In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to make tons of money this week doing the Superyacht Life missions. So anyway, let's get on with the first mission here. The first mission here we have is the Overboard mission. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be flying over to the Vespucci canals and you're going to be taking out 4 of the joyriders. 2 of them are going to be on the ground and 2 of them are going to be in the jet skis. So what you're going to do is you're not going to want to fly so high over here. You're going to fly pretty low actually. You're going to want to land right here because there's 2 joyriders right here. You'll only be able to take out one of them because the other one's going to be running. But what you're going to do is pull out something like the minigun or the combat MG may work or any other gun may work. But you want to take out these 2 joyriders that are in the jet ski that passed through here. As you guys see, I took them out with the minigun. You take them out right there. And if you don't take them out right there, they'll come around the corner and you'll be able to take them out. But this joyrider right here, we're going to take him out and we're going to collect the paperwork before. But we're not going to run over there and get the paperwork. We're going to fly over and get the paperwork. Next, what we're going to be doing is we're going to have several boats that we're going to have to destroy here. I'm going to show you guys how to effectively do that here. After you collect the paperwork, what you want to do is you want to fly over to this roof right here. The reason you want to fly over to this roof right here is because there's going to be one boat that we need to destroy, but there's going to be somebody trying to go off away on it. So that's where we're going to land on this roof right here. You don't have to use like a minigun, well not a minigun, I'm sorry. You don't have to use like a RPG or railgun or anything. You can use something like the minigun, it'll take like a few shots to destroy. You can use the sniper, heavy sniper, I'm pretty sure it takes like 3 to 4 shots here. So as you guys see, taking out the boats here, taking out the one farther ahead with like 3 to 4 shots with the heavy sniper. And I'm using the minigun here, it's pretty effective using this. Make sure you're using snacks because as you guys see, there's, you're going to have police in the helicopter trying to come after you as well. So we're going to have to relocate our helicopter to the left side of the roof here because there's 2 other boats that we need to take out. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to take out one right here. We're going to take out the last one after 6 minutes. In order to effectively make money doing these this week, you're going to have to sit up there and just run around AFK for about like 6 minutes just to make more money. The more time you take, the more money you'll make. The time you can take up is 15 minutes max and you'll get the max payout. So you can take up to 15 minutes. So I say take around like 6 minutes, 6 to 8 minutes doing these missions if you want to get paid pretty effectively. You'll get paid around close to around, I'm sure, like $200,000 because this is paying out 5 times the money this week. So like I said, you can really make tons of money doing this week. Oh, also I'd like to point out some of these Superyacht Life missions you won't be able to go AFK because it's actually meant for you to complete the objective, and after you complete the objective the mission will just be passed. But this one you can spend time, and you could take your time pretty much and you'll get paid more money. So what we're going to do here is we're going to wait 6 more minutes and then we're going to destroy this last boat here. After 6 minutes has passed, you want to fly your helicopter, fly around the ocean to lose the cops, and that's about it. Nearly $200,000. Nice, not bad at all. You will also get, quite frankly, a lot of RP too doing this week. So yeah, definitely take advantage. The next one we have here is the Salvage one. What we're going to be doing right here is we're going to be going to the wreckage site, and if you have something like the scuba diving suit, which I recommend you guys have before you even start doing all these, you can go under the water and you'll be able to swim a lot quicker rather than getting a rebreather and having to swim under the water here. Once we get here, we're going to want to land our helicopter. We're not going to want to jump out of it and have it sink under the water because we're actually going to need it. Because what's going to happen is your captain and your bartender is going to get captured. So we're going to salvage some of these cargo under the water, and as you guys see, the scuba diving suit is helping out a lot. You're swimming a lot quicker than you would having a rebreather here. Once you get all of those, you guys will hear that the captain is actually getting captured as the agents are breaking into your yacht. So now what you gotta do is go to your yacht and defend it against the enemies that are there. Don't worry about how you have to land the helicopter, just land at the helipad and you'll be fine. Use something like an assault shotgun when you're doing this, it definitely helps out a lot. And of course snacks if you have to. But I'm just effectively taking out these hijackers here. After you take out all the hijackers, you will get a call from your captain here, basically claiming that you need to get over there because he got captured along with the bartender. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take the helicopter, make sure you have a sniper. I recommend you have a sniper with thermal or have thermal goggles for this. So what we're going to be doing, because it's a better way to do it rather than running up there, because chances are these guys, they have very accurate aim. Like you could instantly die by all these guys here if you were just to run up and not do it this way. Honestly, I say if you're going to do it that way, I recommend having a team. But as you guys see there, I took out that middle captor right there, and the thing is, after you take him out, you have to quickly take out the other two that are holding on to the captain and the bartender, because what's going to happen is if you don't kill one of them in time, then one of us is going to shoot your bartender or captain and the mission will automatically fail. Now after you took it out, all those three captors right there, now what we're going to do is take out these remaining captors down here. Some will be coming up in the dinghy here. So as you guys see, this thermal sniping is helping out a lot. But like I said, if you don't have a thermal sniper, you can also have thermal goggles. You can go get them at the store, clothing store. After you've done all that, if you want to go AFK to make a little more money for at least 6 to 8 minutes, you can go up this little mountain right here, land a helicopter, and just wait out the time. Just set a timer on your phone, and then deliver your captain and your bartender to your yacht here. I believe I rated around 8 minutes doing this, so I made a little more. I made around $16,000. Nice, okay. It's pretty good, honestly. Yeah, look at that. My RP just went up by a lot. Next one we have here is all hands. This one is pretty simple. All you need to do is fly your helicopter from your yacht to the airport. Don't actually fly it inside the airport. Fly it outside the airport, land where the road is, and call in at least the Duco Def or the Armored Kuruma. Those are the two I would recommend you use to go inside the LSI hangar and steal the Tula. I'm going to show you guys that here. As you guys see, I was able to call my mechanic, and now I'm able to get my Armored Kuruma. I don't know if honestly you're able to get the Crest Mark II for this. I didn't even try, but I didn't want to make it too simple doing this mission, so I decided to take the Armored Kuruma. But once you're in it now, what we're going to do is we're going to go inside the airport here. Took out that tanker right there, and now we're going to take out the security, and then we're going to get inside the Tula, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to have some water get into the Tula, and then we're going to use that water that gets into the Tula, and we're going to cool off the burning cars here. So you just land in the ocean here, you'll have some water inside the Tula, and you have the little boost here. Here's a trick with trying to get there a little quicker. You could just hold the L2 button, the L2 button if you're on PlayStation, and you'll just land inside the water. You'll be there for a few seconds, then you'll be able to use the boost again. Makes it a little quicker, honestly, when you're flying over there. But it's pretty simple doing this. All you need is just one round of water against each car here using the Tula. This thing also can go on VTOL mode, as you guys see here, of course. Got these vehicles pretty quickly. Not hard at all. Oh, this there. Here we go. Now we're going to go get some more water into this Tula here, and we're going to go to the next place here. And we're going to do the exact same thing. Very easy. Now, I didn't go AFK on this one, but what we can do is you could just wait outside your yacht and set a timer for 6 to 8 minutes. You don't have to deliver it immediately like I did here. Next mission we have here is the Icebreaker. What we're going to do is we're going to go fly over here to the cold storage. But what we can do right here is if you have something like the Salvage or the the Buzzard, you can call Pegasus and you can request one of those, and the mission will be a lot easier. So here I called Pegasus to get my Salvage, and man, it was a lot easier now doing this mission rather than having to get out the helicopter at the helipad, take out all the enemies to even get to the air conditioning units. Now I could just use the missiles on this thing and an explosive cannon. You also want to be careful because there's a truck we're going to need to drive to the drop off here. So there is some air conditioning units. You guys will see there's about How many? 8 of them? Yes, 8 of them. So we're going to be able to take care of that, no problem with the Salvage here. After you take out all of those, now we're going to get inside the Benson. Be aware of more enemies coming at you. They're going to be coming after you in these drive-by vehicles, but it's no problem at all because this truck is actually not slow at all here. It's actually pretty quick. It will be able to ram some vehicles out the way. You can wait around the buyer to deliver this truck here if you want extra money doing this, but here I didn't do it because I just, you know, it's pretty much just what it's like for some of these missions. As you guys see, missions like this one, like I said, some missions you won't be able to, you know, wait it out. You have to complete the objective and the mission will just automatically be completed pretty much. Alright, next mission we got here is the bond voyage. What you got to do here is you got to pretty much defend your yacht. You're out there in the middle of the ocean and it's storming and you have these enemies coming at you, so you're going to need snacks, you're going to need these homing rockets, you're going to need an RPG, and pretty much just, you could just use the assault shotgun for the on-ground kind of enemies. You're going to have helicopters coming at you, you're going to have these people in the dinghies coming at you, so be ready here. Or you can use a railgun like I am too here for the buggies. So pretty much what you're doing is just really taking out the enemies as your captain is trying to restore power and bring back the air defenses, honestly. You're going to have like, what is it, 4 or 5 waves of enemies coming at you, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, you'll also be able to heal up because there's going to be an aid package and an armor package near your yacht at some point in this mission here. Yeah, be also aware of this. There will be people coming out the buzzers. These enemies will try to, you know, come out the buzzers to try to kill you. So make sure you take out the buzzers pretty quickly here so you don't have to worry about that. There's nothing really else I can say about this mission. You're just pretty much defending your yacht pretty much from the enemies. At some point the power will be restored inside your yacht and your captain will take out the remaining helicopters, and all you need to do is take out the dinghies, and that's about it. The mission will be completed just like that. $120,000 is probably the least you could make doing these missions. This is probably the least you'll make, you know. It's just this mission in general. The final mission we have here is the D-Day mission. What we're going to do in this one is we're going to get in this little mini submarine, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to go deeper down the water to avoid the yacht's defenses. We're going to be going towards the yacht and we're going to be taking out all the enemies here, and then that's pretty much about it. When you're going deep down the water, be careful because you can actually, that's how I ended up dying on this mission. I went way too deep down the water, and pretty much what happened is my submarine self-destruct without me noticing that that could potentially happen. So don't go too deep down the water. It's just, you know, stay below where, you know, the yacht's defenses could detect you pretty much. So go to the right here, pretty much where I'm going in the water, because it's like a little mountain right there. So we're going to be going to the right here to even get to the yacht right here. I'm going to fast forward the clip here. Now once you're over here, you just come on up. Don't worry about, you know, being detected. You should be able to get right across the little yellow ring right here, and you won't have to worry about that at all. You can hold square and controller if you're having a hard time trying to get up to surface with your submarine here. Oh yeah, the boss, we're going to take it out here. For some reason when I was doing this mission, I somehow managed to quickly take out the boss. I don't know how it happened, but yeah, literally watch this here. So I took out these 2 enemies in the boat here, and I come up here, I take out these 2 guys here, and all of a sudden the boss was taken out. I don't know, I literally don't know, but the mission was counted as passed afterwards. But you guys won't have to go through too many enemies to get to the boss in this mission here. But that's about it. Let me know if you guys have any questions or you're confused by anything in this guide. Feel free to comment them down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this guide. If you did, please do drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already, with notifications on. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.